Here is Danny, and today, I found a little bit of a life hack to improve the graphics of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, you grab an original Nintendo 64 with The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and plop it in. Then grab a GameCube with the Master Disc thing and put the Nintendo 64 on that. Now, very important, grab a second Nintendo 64 and put it upside down on the other Nintendo 64. Then grab your 3DS with the Zelda remake and put it on that. Then connect it all together with a USB cable. After that, walk to your PC and download the Unreal Engine 5 The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time demo, made by fellow YouTuber CryZenX. He has recreated most of the main areas in the game in pretty nice detail. And he has some of the story beats already, like the owl who talks to you, having to bring the chicken to Talon, the range owner, and getting caught by the guards, but also the Deku Tree dungeon, for example. There's also faithful cinematics like here in Goron Village when you enter it, and there's a lot of cool details when you walk towards the boss of the place. And there's also the climb towards Goron Village on that mountain with some enemies to fight and Gorons to dodge. As you can see here, also look at the rocks that move when he goes past. It of course all starts off in Kokiri Forest in Link's hut, which has a Nintendo 64 in it with the original Ocarina of Time on the screen. The entire village is explorable with the store and such working. Otherwise you can't of course go to the Great Deku Tree, which has in front a memorial for Kai Jaggermeyer, who died last year sadly. Anyway, the Great Deku Tree is almost finished. From climbing the vines, getting the slingshot, defeating the Skulltulas and then jumping into the cobweb to get to the bottom of the tree. It is all there. The Lost Woods are also available, which look pretty good, together with the skull kits near the campfire that you can throw around. And of course the music that you have to follow to get there, and that is still stuck in my brain after all those years. The coolest place in the game is Hyrule Market, where instead of a static camera it is a full 3D world that you can explore. Which is just such an entirely different vibe from what we had back in the day, from the back alleys towards seeing the Temple of Time itself, which is also included of course. I just really like standing here for a bit, looking at the artwork he made. Not everything is solid as I've noticed, and the salesmen fly through the sky behind their stands. Then there is the Temple of Time. The square in front doesn't actually work, so you have to get there via the chapter select, but you can enter it. And as I said, since not all temples actually work, you can't get the medallions. The door will automatically open for the Master Sword, but it does look pretty cool. Also you can't pick it up since Adult Link isn't a thing yet. Well, the temples don't work, the London range is available and you can even ride on Epona as young Link. The Hyrule field is included as well, which is pretty big and is very grassy, with flying pineapples that do not belong on pizza. In the left corner there's also a monument for streamer Etika and another person named Martin Pfister, who was a photographer. And you can bring your horse Epona to make traveling nicer. Which, like I said, should not be possible since only older Link can ride on horses in Ocarina of Time. There is of course a day and night cycle which spawns enemies at night like the skeletons that you then can fight. Also, the starry sky looks pretty neat. Kakariko Village is of course also available with its funky population like the boulders and the foremen, but also the cuckoos to fly around with. including the lady who has lost them all and tasks you to get them back. Just sadly, not all interiors are there yet, like the windmill, and it ends the game when it tries to load that, and it sends you back to the main menu. And sometimes the area itself is just not there, like here with the graveyard area. There is sadly also a ton of bugs that made me restart the level, so there's that. Like here I fell through the map after giving him the cuckoo. Here I got stuck on a ladder while climbing down. Here is some funky movement stuff that ended up in a crash and such. Thanks to Level Cap Gaming for bringing this video game to my attention. I have some more clips, so I let those roll in the meantime. But for the rest, hey, that is all I got for now. Subscribe for more. This was Danny and I see you on the battlefield. Oh. Oops. What? Oh no. I can't remember this. I genuinely can't remember this.